What is going on, squaddies? Welcome to today's 20-minute active recovery routine where I'm not only going to show you how to recover so much quicker, but I'm also going to show you how to burn more calories on your rest day. So we are getting the best of both worlds, squaddies. We are recovering quicker, we're burning more calories, and we're going to feel so much better and see better results because of this session. And the reason why we're going to feel so much better is because we're going to get that blood flowing, flush out all that lactic acid to really reduce that muscle soreness and tightness while elevating that heart rate to reignite our metabolism, squaddies. So like I said, this is the best of both worlds. We're gonna get straight into this session, but before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also make sure you read the description below about my upcoming challenges where I take you through every single session, sweating with you, motivating you over the course of a challenge to make sure you get the best results possible. But without further ado, squaddies, it is time to get lean. To get straight into this lean session, we are starting with squat and open up. So what we're going to do here is squat down, elbows inside my knee, open up to the left, open up to the right, loosen out that back, and coming back up for 40 seconds. Starting in 3, in 2, in 1. It is time to get lean. Here we go, squaddies. Opening up, there we go, and come back up. So this is just nice and easy, but you can see we're incorporating some active movement right off the bat. There we go, and this is gonna slowly elevate that heart rate as we work through this session, but also loosening everything up. This is the key to our active lean recovery. Keep that chest up and rotate, loosening up that back, while of course warming up that lower body. There we go, squaddies. And this is a playbook, a page out of my old professional athlete days. 3, 2, 1, I want you to sit down here, elbows inside your knees here, chest, try and keep it up, weight on your heels, and we're just loosening up those hips as well as engaging all of those muscles in our legs and lower body. There we go. If you can kind of press those elbows in a little deeper into your knees, open things up more. 2, 1, we're just standing up and we're just going jumping jacks. Just nice and easy, squaddies. So you can see we're really mixing in some active movement today. Like I said, we want that heart rate to elevate, not crazy high, just enough to get a little sweaty, and it will reignite that metabolism. And I always know it sounds counterintuitive on our rest and recovery days to do nothing. That's what most people think is the best, but reality is getting moving, getting that blood flowing, stretching everything out. 3, 2, 1, wide stance, arms straight, and I want your head following your hands, and we're just spinning. Loosening up that back there. Also waking up that brain because I want your eyes to follow your hands. There we go. So if you're a little tired, a little sluggish today, we're gonna wake everything up. 3, 2, 1. Stand back at the edge of your mat, touch your toes, walk your hands out nice and easy. Then we're gonna stretch out those calves 4 times, walk back up, bend at the knees, stand up nice and tall. So we're going to inchworm, hold it for a second, stretch out those calves, walk back up, there we go. You can see, just nice, easy movements here, really prepping our whole body. Whew, heart rate's up a little bit, that's exactly what we want. And a good mix of dynamic and static stretches we're gonna have throughout this entire routine. 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Chest on your thighs here, and we're just gonna hold this here. Take a big deep breath in. Walk those hands as far away as you can, stretching out that upper back. Sink into that stretch there. Now in 5 seconds, we're gonna go to a 3-point hip flexor. 2, 1, start with your right knee on the mat. And we're just gonna shift the point of focus with that lead leg. So I'm just going to my 3 different points. Just like that, every time I do, I push my hip flexor forward. Awesome work there, squaddies. There we go. So now we're focused on those hip flexors, loosening them up. Switch sides, left knee down. Again, pick your 3 points. As you shift the focus with that lead leg, you're pushing your hip flexor forward. 10 seconds to go, and we're gonna go into our frog adductor rock. So we're gonna drop our knees out inside of our ankles on the mat. 2, 1, here we go, hands down. And what we're doing here is just rocking back and forth ever so slightly. Whew, there we go, squatties. Awesome work so far. So I guarantee you're gonna see a huge, huge difference in how you feel energy-wise as well as body-wise too. One, shift that right leg forward. We're going pigeon circles. So right leg is forward, feel that in your right glute, lower back, and we're gonna come down, sweeping our chest by our lead leg's knee and up, just like that. And just nice, easy tempo here. There we go, squatties. And this is really gonna loosen up that glute and lower back. And as you get more and more comfortable, as things get looser and looser, work a little deeper. And still, throughout this, I really want you to focus on your breathing the entire time. Don't hold your breath. Take some nice, big, deep breaths. 2, 1, elbows on the mat, sinking in and holding that stretch now for 20 seconds, okay? There we go, squatties. Great work so far. Relax into that. 8 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, other side. There we go. And squatties, make sure we're going into our circles the other side now. Left leg forward, down and around. There we go. And trust me when I say this, now I'm older with wisdom. Back when I compare my recovery routines to my young professional athlete days, to how they advanced when I got older and to now, you really appreciate how important these are. I definitely used to neglect them, and that's why I was injured all the time. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, static hold. And now you see how effective and important these sessions are. Instead of just taking a full rest day, we're improving our flexibility, improving our mobility, working on really flushing out all that lactic acid, and ultimately we're going to be able to perform better in our workouts because of this session. 2, 1, we're going into our mountain climber rock. So what we're here, extended plank position, just driving your knees forward and keeping those feet nice and far back, core engaged, just nice and controlled. And just a little bit more movement. Awesome work. There we go. 20 seconds to go. This is where you might get a little sweaty. Remember, that's what we want. Not only are we recovering quicker, we are igniting that metabolism on our rest and recovery day. 8 seconds to go, and we're gonna go into our calf stretch. This time we're just gonna hold one side for 10 seconds. 2, 1, push your butt in the air, flick your right leg over your left, feel that in your left calf, take a big deep breath. Try and increase that stretch. 2, 1, other side. There we go, squatties. What a session. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go right foot out, stretching that adductor. I want you to walk those hands forward, sink in your hips here, walk them back, twist onto your heel, reach for that toe. If you can touch your toe, great. If not, do not worry. Again, walk hands forward, back, rotate, reaching for that toe. So now we're working our adductor, our core, and our hamstrings. And that is what this is all about. There we go. So you can see that combination of movement and static stretching. Awesome work. 3, 2, 1. We're just going into hamstring hold. So I just want you to hold this here. Looking to your right, reaching for that toe. Feel that all in your right hamstring. Take a big deep breath. Try and sink a little deeper, reach a little further. 3, we're going other side in 2, 1, here we go. Left foot out, walking those hands forward, sinking at those hips. Rotate, reach for that left toe. Awesome work. There we go, squatties. Active lean recovery. 20 seconds, and I really want to hear from you guys after this session. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Let me know how your body feels. 10 seconds to go. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Hamstring hamstring hold, 20 seconds. Take a big deep breath. And in 8 seconds, squatties, we're going to be lying on our back. 3, 2, 1, lie on your back. Just nice and easy. I want you to drop your knees out, pull them towards the ground, not too intense. And I want you to close your eyes now. Take a big deep breath and try and sink a little deeper into that stretch. There we go, squatties. Awesome work. 20 seconds. So again, remember the emphasis of today. Work on that flexibility, work on that mobility, lift that heart rate. We're checking every single box. 8 seconds to go. And we're also getting that mental refresh. 3, 2, 1, feet on the ground, and we're just going into nice, easy knee drops, loosening up that lower back, and just go at your own pace. That's what today is all about. 10 seconds to go. This is your active limb recovery day, not mine, yours. So you listen to your body, really try and get into it. 2, 1, here we go, squatties. Squat and open up. So remember, weight on your heels, down, open up to left, to the right. Loosen on that back, back up nice and tall. There we go, squatties. You probably feel everything is a little looser, moving a little easier. This is just the start. There we go. If you can get this done first thing in the morning, that is fantastic. Really sets the tone for the rest of your day. There we go. Awesome work. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Now sitting down. Again, pressing those elbows into your knees now. I'm going to show you a little variation if you'd like. You can pop your butt back, keep your elbows in, stretch out those hammies, sink a little deeper, wiggle around. One more time, 5 seconds. 3, we're going to jumping jacks. 2, 1, stand up, just nice and easy, 40 seconds. And I don't want you racing through this. Again, this is where you really got to tell yourself we want to work in that 70-80% range. Sometimes it's hard to not give it your all, but I promise you, just making sure we stay within that range is really going to maximize the benefits from this rest and recovery day. 10 seconds to go. We're going to go wide stance, hand spinning. Again, loosen up that lower back on your eyes, following your hands. 2, 1, wake up that nervous system. There we go. Awesome work, squatties. There we go, 10 seconds to go, and we're into our hand walkouts with the calf stretch. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Touch your toes. If you can touch them with your legs straight, fantastic. If not, no worries, hold it. Walk it back. Oh, my calves already feel so much looser. And repeat. And again, you can see here, I'm not racing through any of these movements. That is not what today is about. I know in all my workouts I'm telling us to go as fast as we can, but today's squatties is a nice, easy pace. There we go. 5 seconds to go. We're going in our child's pose. 2, 1, knees down, chest on the mat. Sink into that stretch, feel it in your back. And I want you to melt into this one. Taking some big deep breaths, then we're going into our 3-point hip flexor. 3, right knee on the ground. 2, 1, here we go. Just shifting that left foot forward. As you do, you push that right hip flexor forward. And now's the time, if you feel like you've got a little more range of motion, sink deeper into that stretch. We're holding that for 1-2 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, other side, left knee on the ground, right foot forward, stretching out that left hip flexor. There we go, stay nice and balanced. Got carried away there. Awesome work, squatties. 5 seconds to go. We're going to a frog adductor rock. 2, 1, knees out, hands on the floor, inside of your ankles on the mat, and we're just rocking back and forth. You can see here, I'm not moving a lot. It's a tiny little amount of movement. There we go. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Pigeon pose circles. Right knee forward, down and around, making it extra lean. There we go. And again, squatties, at no point should this feel rushed. At your own pace, and listen to your body. You can untuck that back toes there. I want everything as relaxed as can be. There we go. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds, and we're going into our static hold here. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Elbows on the mat. There we go. Sinking into that stretch. As relaxed as you can be. And this is where we really just slow things down. 3, 2, 1. Left knee forward. Pigeon circles other way. There we go. Down and around. Untuck that back toe. Feel that in your left glute, lower back. And again, just like the hip flexors. Now we've improved our range of motion. Can you sink a little deeper? Use your breathing to allow you to get deeper and deeper into these stretches. Nice and relaxed. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Any stress, any tension leaves along with it. In 5 seconds, we're holding. 3, 2, take a big deep breath in. 1, exhale. Close those eyes. Again, melt into this stretch. 10 seconds to go, and then we're into our mountain climber rocks. And see that variety today. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Mountain climber rock, feet nice and far back. And just try and mimic my tempo. You can even go slower, but I don't want you going any faster. Core is tight. Try and really focus on your range of motion here. Driving that knee as far forward as you can without popping that butt up. In the air, keep your core tight. There we go. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna hold our static calf stretch. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Static calf stretch. I'm putting my right foot over my left, holding it for 5 more seconds. Then switching sides. 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna go into our adductor hamstring flow, starting with our right foot out in 3. Take a big deep breath in. 2, 1, here we go, facing forward, right foot out. Walk those hands forward, sink in those hips. Walk them back, push your butt back, rotate onto your heel, stretch out that right hamstring, hold it for a couple seconds, and hit the lean repeat button. There we go, squatties. 20 seconds. So I'm really excited to hear from everyone as to how you enjoyed today's active recovery session. 10 seconds to go. Make sure you let me know. 5 seconds. And 3, we're holding our hammy hold stretch. 2, 1, reaching for that toe. 20 seconds, sink into that now. There we go. And the good and the lean news, this squad has got this all done while the twins were napping. 3, 2, 1, other side, just 20 minutes. That's all it was to improve my day and also impact how I feel tomorrow. I think that's what we really need to get in the habit of when we're focusing in on our recovery, is that not only does it improve our day on the day, but also everything moving forward. There we go. And as I always say, squatties, do not get in the habit of neglecting it. I know it's easy, but trust me, just that little bit of commitment makes a huge difference on our body. 2, 1, hamstring hold. I just neglected it one too many times when I was a professional rugby player and ultimately paid the price. But the good news is I got my body back on track. I feel better than ever before. 3, 2, 1. Line on our back, knees out, 40 seconds. And the truth is, squatties, I train less than ever before. But these sessions, these recoveries go a long way. Like I said, making sure I get the most out of every session I do, but also we give that metabolism a little boost. Making sure the leanness is happening even when we're resting and recovering. So it doesn't get any better or leaner than that, squatties. I want you nice and proud of another session. Pulling those knees down towards the mat for the last 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, feet on the ground. Last set of knee drops here, 20 seconds to go. Close those eyes. Take a big deep breath and just really envision, literally envision your body as relaxed as possible. Calm, proud. 2, 1, awesome work, squatties. Come on up. A lean namaste. That is our active lean recovery session. Like I said, squatties, let me know how you enjoyed that one, and I cannot wait to see you back for the next session. Woo!